Hi guys, it's Grant here from coffeewithgpa.com. Now we've got our first video review today of a new coffee by Horsham coffee roasters called the Rwanda Gishyita. It's actually a really great coffee. One of the things that drew me to this, probably in the first instance, was the fact that it's an omni-roast coffee. So what does that actually mean to most of us in everyday life? Well, if you think about most companies, they tend to create a coffee for both espresso and filter. An omni-roast has been described as, rather than going down that route, actually trying to get the very best from the bean itself in the roasting process. So this means that I can use it as both my home espresso in my Sage Barista Express, or if I'm at work, I can use this in my Aeropress. So I've got two ways of being able to utilise this coffee. Let's have a little look to see how it works on both efforts. Okay, so if you've seen any of my reviews before, you know probably just how important it is to have that first smell of the bag really good. And you'll see that from the ones I've done previously this year. Now this one's actually no exception. When we open this one up, you get a very fresh, very almost spring type strawberry feel. It's really lovely, very rich and very luxurious. The tasting notes of this, they do actually recommend as strawberry liqueur, plum and cherry. Now I can definitely get the strawberry liqueur on this one in the first instance, but let's see how the coffees actually hold up when they're brewed. So first of all, we have the espresso. Now again, an omni-roast coffee, espresso and filter. So we're going to do two of these and see how we get on with them. So first of all, the espresso. And it's a lovely dark, rich, fragrant flavour as soon as you put your nose to the cup. In terms of the taste, again, the first thing you really pick up on is that strawberry liqueur and almost a black cherry feel in the background. It's really good. Okay, so we've done the espresso. Now it's time to look at the filter and see how that's come out. Now they do recommend on the website that you actually do a 1:16 brew ratio for filter. So if you're making it with an Aeropress, try using scales as well. As a friend of mine, Steph at work, has often said, it's one of the best things you can actually invest in. So again, you get a very kind of dark feel to that when it's made as a filter, or in this case as a cafetiere, with a fairly large grind. And again, that strawberry comes straight through. It's one of the first things that you get across the two of them, which is great. Consistency-wise, it's absolutely brilliant. Now I just make my cafetiere coffees or my Philz coffees black, just so you can truly taste what the beans are actually going to be producing. Same flavours across the board on both of those, very consistent. You get a very luxurious espresso, but as a filter, you also get to taste that strawberry and that cherry flavour in the background. So for me, this is a really brilliant coffee. I love making coffee at home, but I do spend a lot of my day drinking coffee at work as well. So having something with that consistency across the board, where I now don't have to go and buy 2 bags of beans, one for my espresso maker, one for my Aeropress or cafetiere, this is probably going to save me quite a lot of money, and actually having something this good, I'm not going to get bored of anytime soon. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed that today. Please feel free to purchase this through coffeewithgpa.com. More next month. See you soon.